Welcome to the Outtake Show. The show where we give our landed opinions within the movie and TV world. Got the host of the most, Yard Man June, is in the building. Unfortunately, we don't have Maz in the building today. She had Maz is going through it, man. Life be lifing, work be working. So she's in recovery mode right now. Shout
out to her, man.
But you heard a voice in the building. That means, you know what? There's still more in the building as well. It's not just myself. We got how do I explain our guest here? Okay, we've done videos together from the early days of Outtake, cooking food in the back garden. You know,
right. Those are the days, man.
Those are the days, man. How best to describe you? You're a cinephile. Would you say you're a cinephile? You're a cinephile.
Yep.
Movie buff.
Yep.
Cinema supporter.
Yo, big time.
Film critic.
Yep.
What? Third member of the Small Time Critics.
Like that.
We got Hashi in the building.
Let's go.
How you doing, man?
I'm good, bro. I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying? Glad to be here, man.
Yeah,
so
finally.
Happy we made this.
Yeah, finally. You've been on the hit list for a minute, man.
Yeah, man.
We were saying we had to get a certain amount of people on here before the year ends.
Yep.
You're probably like the second to last episode before we wrap this year. Yeah. So it's nice to have you down here, man. We got a lot of stuff to go through, a lot of stuff to talk about. But before we get into the other topics, we do have a question that we ask all our guests.
Yeah.
What is your outtake?
Ooh, what is my outtake? My outtake is. Let me think. So I've done a video on this, but I'll kind of elaborate on a bit more. My outtake is cinemas should be charging £5 for tickets across the world.
Oh shit!
So not £5. I'd say maybe like, because dollar is the universal currency.
Yeah.
Keep every single film ticket, no matter what format.
Yeah.
As $5.
Oh wow!
Across the world, yeah, and that number does not rise with inflation.
Yeah. So anywhere you're sitting, doesn't matter what type of chair it is, matter. It's all that one price.
IMAX is $5.
Oh,
equivalent.
You know, I'm not too mad at that, because in a weird way that supports cinema, because then there's no like classes when it comes to cinema. Like anyone can go.
Yeah, and also like if you think to every year when we have cinema day here in the UK.
Yeah.
Cinemas are heaving to the point where they have to turn people away.
Yeah.
So imagine that every single day.
Every single day.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, would that make them financially, would that help them?
That would, because more people would come to cinema. There'd be more exposure to cinema. There'd be more, eyes on it. Social media would be buzzing every single day, every single weekend. Every single opening weekend would be crazy.
Yeah, and I'll definitely experiment with the screens a lot more. I'll do the Screen X. I'll do the one with the ones on the side. I'll do 4DX with the sound effects and the throw water at you. I'll do all of that if I know it's all one price.
And even if the capitalists, all the shareholders, all this kind of stuff say, we can't do that, that's not financially feasible. How about you just make it for Thursday, Friday, Saturday?
Oh yeah.
That can work. That can work for the
like
for
off-peak days or
for the people that love capitalism. Have that the bottom part of the week.
For real.
Be cinema, more people go kind of thing.
Yeah.
And if that happens, I'm telling you now, Mohammed Hashi.
Yeah.
He says cinema. I would say cinema.
Put it on the board. We get sound effects ready for that. I ain't mad at the outtake, you know. That's funny enough, because that leads to one of our biggest topics on here when it comes to Netflix and their talks with.
We're gonna get into that.
We need to figure out a way to make things work.
I got some takes. Obviously, I did my video on that as well, but I've got so much more to say. I couldn't fit in a 1 minute video.
Bro, there's a lot to go through. But should we go into something heavy like that, or should we be a little bit light-hearted? Obviously,
let's get light-hearted. Let's get
last night you was there. There was a pop-up from recording. I think the pop-up's coming to an end. Maybe next 2 hours, the pop-up's coming to an end of the Marty Supreme. There's
literally
a pop-up.
as we speak. Timmy's rolling up to the pop-up.
You think he's gonna pop up as well?
Oh, he is coming.
He's active. So if you don't know, we're coming to the release of Marty Supreme. Here in the UK, they announced they're doing right now a pop-up for the most wanted merch probably this year.
Yeah.
The Marty Supreme jackets are being sold. People are lined up since last night.
Yeah.
Queued up to now, waiting to go inside to grab the jackets. The jackets from us recording are officially sold out. Yep. So what you can get is probably like a hat and maybe a hoodie.
Yep.
But it's been crazy. But you was there last night.
Yeah.
They're live and center like the newscaster.
Oh yeah, just had to capture. I did a video out there and basically I put it to my audience.
Yeah.
In the comment section, should I stay here and camp out or should I go to my warm bed?
Yeah.
And people are saying, go home.
Go home.
I'm not gonna lie to you, like me being there for like I was there for like an hour and a bit. I almost caught cold. It was so cold out there.
Yeah,
It was
it's blitz, isn't it?
blitz, bro. It was crazy.
What are people saying down there?
People were excited. People were jovial. But the thing is, bro, like I was telling you in the pre-show, like again, those resellers are already there,
Active. Yeah.
militant.
Yeah.
They're not gonna let anyone get in their way. Violence occurred. I think it was on my story. Like the police showed up.
Oh shit.
4 people got arrested. Like
Wicked, no.
on rip.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
This is funny because this is a weird like combination of 2 different worlds, like fashion and then the film bros. And the film bros are just like, I just want to get it because I like the film. It looks cool. And now you actually have to deal with the resellers and how that fashion world kind of combines, and it's gonna cause some problems.
It's a very kind of like insidious part of the fashion world, like the resellers and that kind of like the hype beast kind of like nature of like fashion and stuff like that, and then that kind of crashing into cinema and marketing, because I think Timmy Chalamet, bro, you know what I mean, or as Adam Sandler says, Chalamet, you know what I mean, is one of the best marketers out there, because the way this man is selling his film is crazy, bro.
It's undeniable. You know what I mean? Like some people do see it as like him doing a little bit too much.
Yeah.
But which he, in a lot of ways he is, but to see someone that is so like into the arts and really wants to push their film, because we've seen some actors promote a film and not do it to the best ability.
Yeah.
And now we're seeing someone that's doing it to the edge, where it's like, only think you're hearing this right now, even though we've got a big film like Avatar in the mix as well. Yeah. We're hearing Marty Supreme shouted louder than ever before.
Bro, all you're hearing is Shwep.
Yeah. Marty Supreme Christmas Day. Marty Supreme Christmas Day.
Marty Supreme everywhere, bro. And that's the thing,
everywhere,
like, bro,
everywhere.
how can a film have a catchphrase? You know
yeah.
Shwep. You know what I mean? Hey, bro.
I need to make that into a sound effect.
You have to.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, but the thing is, bro, it's crazy, because the thing is, like, even the jacket has nothing to do
with the film,
with the themes, and any plot point in the movie.
Yeah. It's
literally a piece of history.
I think that's the power of Timothée, where he's a rare actor to me, because he's so talented in the sense that he covers so much different niches.
Yeah.
Like, he's not just a film guy, he's also a fashion guy. And then during his press run, you learn, okay, he's hugely into like football, like British football, then hip hop music, then fashion, and then American football as well. So it's like he knows how to like somewhat, not, I want to say code switch, but like he can adapt.
Definitely code switch. I've seen a couple of podcasts where my guy code switching.
You see the video when he cracked that?
Yeah.
But he knows how to like be a chameleon and like kind of just blend into all these different forms and niches, where it's like he knows how to bring everyone across the park to go check out a film. So someone that doesn't even watch movies, that just likes football, will be like, you know, I'll watch Marty Supreme.
Bro, I'll go as far as to say Timothée Chalamet is the last movie star.
Oh shit, that's an outtake.
I'll go as far as to say that. That's an outtake unto itself, my bro.
No, it's crazy.
The reason being is he can open a film, he can open a weekend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even more so than Leonardo DiCaprio, who's one of the greatest actors to ever live.
Yeah.
Again, he promoted the film, did some TikToks with Chase Infinity, you know what I'm saying? And still didn't have an opening like Zootropolis.
Yeah, the flops.
2. Or, you know what I mean? All these different things. Yeah. I wouldn't say it necessarily flop, because in my opinion, it's still film of the year kind of thing. I haven't seen Marty Supreme.
It flopped in terms of box office.
In terms of box office, even then I would say, because again, what do you expect a movie like that to make 500 mil? Is that the expectation?
I expect it to make profit. I don't think it's made profit yet.
It will down the line.
Eventually,
it will. And again, once the kind of whole awards race is all finished, stuff like that, more people see it, more eyes are on it. It definitely will. But Timmy is the last bastion of someone who can open a film, who can market a film, who can be literally in the zeitgeist. Everything you're seeing on social media right now is Schwepp. Myself, other content creators in the film space were down there last night. Are down there this morning, kind of thing, doing whatever they can to buy a jacket that's a ridiculous amount of money, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was literally, before the show, I was negotiating with a guy,
you
know what I mean, for the jacket. He's telling me it's £800, you know what I mean? There's a huge kind of markup kind of thing.
Yeah.
But that's just Timothée Chalamet. That's the Timothée Chalamet tax, so to speak.
It's interesting you say that. Is he the last? I think he's not, I don't know if he probably is the last one, but I think he's going to be the blueprint going forward. As in, like, I feel like actors that are now like coming up, they're going to realize if you really want to get a film to do well, you have to do that model.
No, I wouldn't say that, because, for example, he can market a film normally and it'll still do well. Like, put it this way, more people are going to see Marty Supreme then I can't believe I'm about to say this, then Running Man. Running Man is a broad kind of action film, you know what I mean? That caters to many different quadrants of the cinema audience.
Yeah.
But that one like didn't do great in the box office, which
and
is
it's
bizarre.
weird because even like it had a somewhat unknown director, and
No,
then
one of the best known directors here in the UK.
In the UK, but I don't know.
He's well loved, by the way. He's well loved.
But that's I don't know if he's that known in the US.
Maybe that there's definitely
That's why you have
there.
that's why you have Glenn Powell, which is also somewhat a good marketer, but
no, but again, it's crazy. Like Glenn Powell, again, very very charismatic. You know what I mean? Great in interviews, great on the kind of press circuit, all that kind of stuff. But he's not Timothée Chalamet. It's crazy to say, like, because the thing is, Timothée Chalamet,
probably more of an age
I wouldn't
range.
even say that. Timothée Chalamet is more prestige.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, he'll go prestige.
What do you mean? As in you go over the top or go?
No. He's making films that are like with great filmmakers. Obviously, Glenn Powell's making films with great filmmakers, but about like stuff that isn't kind of like a drama or like a necessarily like a quote unquote thriller or genre film.
He's more drunk.
No,
he's more like art house.
I would say art house adjacent kind of thing, more prestige, Oscar bait kind of stuff like that. Because again, a lot of the stuff that Timothée Chalamet will do will be up for Academy Awards.
Yeah.
Will Glenn Powell in Running Man be up for an Academy Award?
He's more of a blockbuster.
There you go. So there's one. They're going for one quadrant of the audience, whereas Timothée Chalamet films are going for another kind of thing. Like again, like Glenn Powell's last film. What was his last film before The Running Man?
Was it Hitman?
Yeah, Hitman. Even let's say
I think it was Hitman.
Top Gun Maverick, All About You, kind of thing.
Twisters,
stuff like that. Again, that's going for popcorn cinema, Joe Average kind of thing. Go watch it kind of thing. Whereas Timothée Chalamet did a biopic about Bob Dylan, kind of thing. You see, that's going for a certain audience.
That's still got enough buzz for a film that I don't think people were probably interested if it was someone else that was that was there. So what do you think? Do you think Timothée Chalamet should be the blueprint, or is it this is just a one-off?
I would say I wouldn't necessarily make him be the blueprint because again, I don't really see Timothée Chalamet being in like an action film, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And running around and putting on, you know what I mean, like 10 kg of muscle and stuff like that. I don't really see him doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
I see him taking on very like tough roles, stuff like that, like historical roles, stuff, you know what I mean? All that kind of stuff, sword and sandals, you know what I mean? Costume drama. That's his kind of bag, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Little Women, Lady Bird, The King.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The Dune, stuff like that. Big properties, huge properties.
Would you say he's one of the best actors of this generation?
He's very good. He's a very good actor. He's a very, very good actor.
I'm kind of like waiting for Marty Supreme to like convince me. I don't know if I've seen a performance that has convinced me as of yet.
I thought Dune, he was very good in Dune.
Yeah.
I think he's very good in Dune. In The King, he was very good. I did enjoy his performance in The King.
He was good in Call Me By Your Name. I've seen that. That was cool.
That was a good performance. But I think the one where I was like, he was good in it, Bob in Complete Unknown, but I just feel like the plot of the film and the actual overall story and what they decided to capture
it wasn't good enough.
Kind of didn't do him any service.
Yeah. Okay. So Timothée Chalamet has now made Mighty Supreme a Christmas anthem. It's dropping on, I think in the UK it drops on Boxing Day, which is such a shame. Like it feels weird for the drop Boxing Day, but I guess
it should be normal because in America, like cinemas open on Christmas Day, Boxing Day, all that kind of stuff is normal. I'd love to go cinema during that time.
I'm planning to go Boxing Day to watch a film with my partner's family, but it's gonna be Avatar. That I'm thinking it's not really. Mighty Supreme's more of a.
I hear.
Mighty's more like age rated, isn't it?
Oh yeah, definitely.
The Avatar is not really gonna be the cusp of like really like putting it through.
Yeah.
Just touching on Mighty Supreme, I was seeing online because people were talking. I think it was Variety that put an article out talking about Mighty Supreme, saying, "Is Timothée Chalamet gonna save indie film?" There's someone quote tweeted it saying, "Is Mighty Supreme an indie film if the budget is 70 million?"
It's not.
Yeah.
There's no way it's an indie film. An indie film is probably under 10 and under 10 mil. Again, an indie film is usually single figures. Kind of thing in regards to the millions, it's normally thousands of pounds.
Yeah.
Kind of
but then when you say because
at most
this year alone, A24, which is probably known for doing indie films, have had some of the biggest budget films this year.
Oh yeah.
Like The Smashing Machine was another big budget film.
It's ridiculous.
And then we got Mighty Supreme as well. Can we still call like A24 like a indie production?
No, A24 right now is a mid-major.
Mid-major.
Yeah, because right now they've kind of graduated from indie and are in the awards conversation every single year.
Yeah.
They have huge backers. they're working with huge production companies. Again, they've collaborated with Brad Pitt's production company Plan B.
Plan B for a minute.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like multiple times, kind of thing.
So what do you think about A24 going forward then? Is it still a production company that we can look forward to if it's not really in the indie scope?
No, they have a lot of great people in that organization, and they're making great choices in regards to the films that they decide to make.
Yeah.
I think they're always gonna make some good films, and I think it's good that they're increasing the budget so they can get great filmmakers to make films that they've always wanted, which are more for a broader audience, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I think that's a really, really good thing.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But to call it an indie film is crazy. Like, even for example, like Anora with Neon, again, another kind of like distributor kind of studio who were kind of into indie films, and also are graduating to mid-major and have won multiple Academy Awards as well.
Yeah, of course.
Like, the budget for Anora was like 16 mil altogether, including the marketing for their Oscar run.
Yeah, they added a lot of money.
So again, I think it could be 16 or 18 mil. So that tells you kind of thing that like how much money they're putting, how much money they're getting because of how successful they are as well.
Yeah. Fair.
Yeah, man.
Fair as well. My Supreme's coming out on Boxing Day. It's Christmas Day for the Americans, I guess.
Yep.
It's already getting a lot of talk. People are saying this is the movie of the year. So a lot of people are saying this is Chalamet's best performance.
I think anything in life, you have to always remember recency bias.
Yeah.
Again, movie of the year
that's
is
what you
kind
think.
of crazy.
Yeah, that.
Because again, one bad after another. For me,
are you saying that's the movie of the year?
I'm still saying that's movie of the year. Even though Sinners was movie, and I was like crossing my arms, like impress me one bad after another. Sinners is freaking number one.
Yeah.
I watched it 5 times. Impress me.
Yeah.
And it did. I couldn't believe how good it was.
Yeah. How do you feel that now people are deeming one bite after another as a film?
I just think it's like so reductive. The film does so many things on such a great level. It's got many great action set pieces.
Yeah.
It's talking about very, very heavy themes in a very smart and articulate way. It's kind of going into the black experience in such a unique way, kind of in a revolutionary way.
That's what people are arguing against, though, by the way.
And in regards to kind of how black women are seen, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I think everything you said in terms of like, I think the story upon it essentially being a father trying to get his daughter back.
Yep.
I think that's nailed to a T.
Yep.
I think the cinematography and the art house themes in it, supreme. But I think there's probably an argument against the black themes and how they depicted
how black women are depicted.
Yeah, in the film for a director that essentially is married to a black woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess that's where the debate on the thoughts of the film and because right now it seems like outside of Mighty Supreme, the Oscars or the award season is Sinners against One Battle After Another.
Yeah, and One Battle After Another is sweeping everything.
And one, you think so?
No, it's sweeping.
Oh, so far
in the awards kind of.
Oh, yeah, in terms of nominations and stuff.
And I believe it will
win Best Picture.
I think it'll win Best Picture.
You know,
that's my call. I'm calling it right now. You know what I mean?
Do you want it to win Best Picture?
Yeah, I would. For me,
we lost it.
For me, I just feel like it did so many things in such an incredible way. And again, I'm not discounting Sinners. I think Sinners
more than Sinners.
I think Sinners is one of the best films.
Watched it 5 times.
Oh, it's incredible.
Yeah. So you can't say One Battle After Another then.
But I've watched One Battle After Another 4 times. I'm gonna probably watch it again when it goes digital. I'm gonna get get physical media, all that kind of stuff.
One Battle After Another can't win Best Picture, man.
It will. Because the thing is,
what about director?
It does so many different things. Director, for me, I will flip a coin. I'll be happy either way.
I don't know if it's that close.
Both my uncles, if they win, I'll be happy.
Sorry, I interrupted you because you was talking about Best Picture for One Battle Another. You said it does so much different things. What are the different things you feel that it captures that will make
it does action so well. It does comedy, performances.
It does.
Direction, cinematography, score. So many different things are just done so well, and it's so interesting. Kind of thing. Like Leo is putting out a generational. Like this film is one of those films where if someone said to me this is a film of the decade, it's hard for me to argue.
Really?
It's so good. Like Sinners is in the conversation as well, but Sinners is right there, by the way. Like I don't want people to think I'm like Mohammed actually is not into Sinners. Sinners is a generational work.
It sounds like you ain't really into Sinners like that.
I'm into Sinners, bro. I'm telling you right now. Sinners is an incredible film that does so much. The first time I watched it, the scene where it kind of goes through the history of music.
That's a beautiful scene.
It's a beautiful scene.
That's one of the best scenes.
But when I first watched it, at the screening, it kind of took me out of that because I was immersed in the time, in the story, And for 1 second, it kind of took me out, and I felt like, oh, I'm in a cinema again.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense.
Okay.
But then obviously, I got back into the film,
Yeah.
and then that was the one thing that I dinged after the first watch.
Yeah.
Having conversations, I was like, you know how it is. You know what I mean? In Leicester Square after you go to screening.
Yeah.
We're out there for another hour. You know what I mean? Debating and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Pleading our case to God on why this film is great or why this film is bad.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And people were telling me like why it was so good, and I was like, okay, you know what? Let me give it another go.
Yeah.
Yeah. When on release, and I'll see what I'm saying. Thankfully, there was another screening like 2 days later, and I watched it again.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. I was like, I get it. And then I took my brothers to go see it, and they're like, that's fantastic. Then I took my cousin, the counselor. He's like, that's fantastic as well. That kind of thing. So yeah.
Do you feel like with one battle after another, you got it like straight away?
One battle after another, I was just so impressed at how polished it was. Like the selection of like music, the score, the Johnny Greenwood score, like the cinematography, the performances, like Benicio del Toro was just outstanding. Like
his performance is really good. I think it's kind of underrated.
Like people were saying that obviously Sean Penn as Lockjaw is like the one that's going to get the Academy Award like for Best Supporting Actor nomination.
Yeah.
But bro, Benicio's sensei. Come on, bro, sensei.
Yeah. Does his body movements even when he's getting arrested and he's doing that little dance. Like,
you know what I mean? Let's get to work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Come on, bro.
That's amazing. But yeah, I guess it's head to head between these two big films.
Yeah.
But it does sound like Mighty Supreme might enter the list as well.
It will enter the race for sure, kind of thing. Yeah. But again, I think with Oscar kind of like campaigning and stuff like that, you got to think about what you say. You got to think about how you promote stuff.
Yeah.
And last year, his speech at SAG, when he was very confident, saying, "I want to be one of the greats. I want to be the MJ," and all that kind of stuff. For me, that was endearing.
Yeah.
I supported that. I was thinking that's incredible. Yeah. But in a recent press run, he's talking about how this is the best performance of his career, stuff like that. He's never he's putting out like a level of performance today is so great, like every single film he does, and that's kind of like, I'm not saying I think is arrogant. Or I think he, like a bit pompous, or like
a lot of
people are really getting at him and digging him for that kind of thing. And I guess you're creeping towards maybe that line, because again, a lot of people just generally can't delineate between like supreme confidence and arrogance kind of thing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I kind of hate for Timothée because I'm actually with you. Like I kind of support what he's been saying.
Yeah.
Like from his SAG speech, I think that SAG speech kind of hurt him quite a lot.
Yeah.
Especially in the industry in terms of like looking at him, because not any actor really speaks like that.
Yeah.
Especially in this day and time. But when he was talking about who he's inspired by, he didn't just name actors. He named athletes.
Yeah.
So he clearly sees this MJ, like he sees this as competition.
Yeah.
And he sees this as the Oscar, as his Super Bowl, as his NBA ring. Like he sees this as the trophy. Like he's competing to be the best. And he's a guy that's also influenced by music, specifically hip hop, which is a very competitive genre. So it's like, so when he said these things and through his whole press run, I understand why he has this energy. But I guess in the acting world, this is something that is just looked down upon.
Yeah, or frowned upon more than anything else.
Yeah. But I'm looking forward to. I kind of like his energy with this whole thing, man. I like actors to be like, I did a really good job and stand in it. And if people are actually backing up saying he did a good job in it, then as long as his performance matches to what he's saying, then.
Junior, regarding this, I couldn't agree with you more. For me, I care so much about anything I do. That I'm passionate about. You know what I mean? Like this, like, you know what I mean? Like film, like filmmaking, all this kind of stuff. I love it more than anything else. It's the only thing I'm good at, kind of thing, in regards to talking about, doing all that kind of stuff. And I care. And I want everyone else to care as much as I do.
Yeah.
And I get that from Timmy.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think that's so cool. And that the fact that he wants to be the best possible person at what he does is fantastic.
Yeah.
I think everyone should aspire to be that. I want to be the best at what I do. You know what I mean? You're already the best editor I know anyway. You know what I'm saying? All that kind of stuff.
Appreciate
so like, again, people to strive for perfection and self for excellence is great. It's a good thing, in my opinion.
And sometimes you don't have to be humble.
Yeah, bro. If you are the best at what you do, and like you were editing, you don't have to be humble. You should say, yo, this son is great.
Yeah, I'm really him. But yeah, we'll see how things turn out in Oscars. I think that'll be like next year in February probably. I think it's normally February, right?
February, March, yeah.
February, March, we've seen the Oscars.
Yeah.
But in sad news, I guess, or bad news, depending how we look at
sad news according to Mohammed.
How we look at things. This has been an ongoing thing. I think this last couple of weeks now has been ongoing. With Netflix looking to buy Warner Brothers. Yeah. Well, Netflix and Paramount. Paramount's still trying to try to buy it. I think from recording, what has happened is Netflix has put out a bid for it. I think it's somewhat been accepted, but now there talks about agreements.
Yeah.
And now Paramount has jumped in with a counter bid for it. And now, from what I know, there hasn't been any update from that.
Yeah.
But has the whole industry in a rut, confused and kind of somewhat scared about what's the future of cinema. What's your thoughts on it?
So I did a video fairly recently that came out earlier this week where I honestly am worried that the heart of cinema is at stake.
Yeah.
That cinema might die because of this acquisition. When you have a streamer, essentially a tech company, buying one of the most storied film studios in the history, you know what I mean, of this thing that we both love, it's scary because they would then be in control of all of these wonderful pieces of art, and then could potentially like make them into TV shows, Netflix TV shows, stuff like that. Like imagine like a Matrix Netflix TV show, 8 episode.
They can muddy the waters,
kind of thing, and that
muddy the IP.
It's scary, and again, when you have the person in charge of Netflix, Ted Sarandos, publicly say, "I am not interested in the theatrical model," it's a scary proposition, and it's something I am really, really worried about because the cinema experience is extremely important to me. Windows being open for an extended period of time, like for me, I've always said like movies should be out in cinemas for 90 days.
Yeah.
Just 90 days, kind of thing.
As of recently, the windows have been closing more and more than ever before. Like certain films will be out for like a week or two, then close, and then another film comes on. Netflix have kind of like given us like a week or even sometimes a few days with certain releases from the big directors.
Yeah, put it this way. Obviously, we're going to talk about another film in this franchise, but like Knives Out, The Glass Onion, the second in the trilogy so far. That film did exceptionally well in cinemas, but Netflix only had it in there for a week.
Yeah.
I wanted to see it in cinemas when that film came out. I couldn't find it anywhere near me.
Yeah.
I have to come to your sides to try and find it. You know, which is ridiculous kind of thing. To be living in London, I have to come all the way to East London to watch a film. Ridiculous. And it's really disappointing because that film could have done ridiculous money. Similar to the first film. I watched the first film in cinemas.
Same, I watched it.
Cinema, the first Knives Out. And for them to not put it back there, antithetical to kind of like capitalism making money. It's like it's dumb. But they want to keep it on the service so more people are subscribed to the service. Right? And that's what I'm afraid they'll do. Ted Sarandos is now kind of like tracked back on a lot of his comments. I'm here to save cinema. No way.
He kind of contradicted himself in it with Frankenstein, with the release of it. Like he was obviously every time he does press run, he'll be like fuck AI and all these type of stuff there. But now it seemed like you did this film that I was lucky enough to make sure like I got a local cinema, shout out to Castle Cinema, that was able to give it a screening of it.
Shout out them.
But it's like there was a really short window to watch that film, and I think a lot of people just didn't even know that was even out in cinemas to even give it a watch. But for some certain directors to now work with Netflix and still try to spill like thoughts about encouraging cinema is a very like, it kind of contradicts what they're saying. Like how do we support your film when we know you're not really, I don't know, it's a weird thing now.
No, I get what you're saying. That can go two ways. Like a lot of filmmakers, basically similar to, there's a wonderful scene in Sentimental Value. Have you seen Sentimental Value?
Yeah. When he talks about Netflix, doesn't he?
Yeah, they talk about Netflix.
He has a press interview.
Yeah, the press interview, he goes, are you not worried about your film having a short window or not going out in cinemas? He goes, no, our film will be in cinemas, don't worry. Yeah. And then his agent and producer partner were like, we're still negotiating kind of, and again, that's a perfect summation of what Netflix is. And again, a lot of these kind of directors and kind of filmmakers who then make these deals are like, oh, we're going to be in cinemas and I'm going to have a theatrical window, right? And Netflix, and then down the line, slowly cut. And again, I think the most famous director that's kind of working with them on a regular basis is David Fincher.
Yeah.
And David Fincher is obviously one of the best directors out there, but he's someone who wants full creative control.
Yeah.
Like final cut, no one talks to him, and Netflix give him that kind of thing, and say they give him all the money on the front end.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the back end. This ain't coming out in cinemas.
Yeah.
Or it's gonna have a very, very short window in cinemas. That's maybe what he's negotiating. But again, it doesn't really serve cinema, does it?
Nah.
Kind of thing.
It's like directors want to get films made, and they know Netflix got the money for it, so they're willing to switch up their morals to get their film made.
Yeah, but I think it's important to say making a movie is a miracle.
Oh yeah.
It's one of the toughest things to do.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying it's tougher than being a teacher or a nurse or anything like that, but to make great art, to make a film, to get the to get what do you call it, financing, to get production,
investors,
actors, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's so difficult. And when Netflix is saying, we will make your movie, but you have to, you know what I mean, like sacrifice A, B, C, and D, a lot of filmmakers say yes.
Yeah, a lot of filmmakers say yes.
You know what I mean, kind of. My question to you is this: what do you think should happen with WB? Who do you think should buy it? Should it be Paramount, Netflix, or a third party?
So the third party that I was hoping to buy was Comcast, because they're backed by Universal.
Thank you, bro.
And they're known. They already had the sentiment of like, we want to put movies in the cinema. That's the whole reason why Christopher Nolan left Warner Brothers, because they were making HBO and they wanted to put HBO Max or whatever it was called.
They were doing day and date. They were doing day and date. They were putting the film out in cinemas and then out on, what do you call it?
I think it was Max or HBO.
Or direct kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that was crazy. And he immediately left.
Yeah. And he went to Universal, someone that a company that actually wants to put movies in the cinema. Yeah. That's what I would love to go to. I have not heard anything. What Comcast has not said anything.
Yeah, this is why you're my brother, man. Because we agree on this one, bro. Honestly, because like Universal are run by a really, really smart person in Donna Langley.
Okay.
I think she's British, and she's extremely smart. She makes great choices for the studio and all that kind of stuff. And she immediately like said, "Yo, Chris, come, you know what I mean? Come to Universal. Let's make some great films." Yeah. And look at them, with Oppenheimer, the success of that, and all that kind of stuff. This shows you how smart they are. They make great films, stuff like that. And again, if Universal for me are the only people that can say cinema right now. Because I don't like to be fair, Paramount. They're very kind of close to like Donald Trump and stuff like that. That's very scary. That's very right wing. Yeah. That really worries me. You know what I mean? It's not just because they, you know what I mean, the president hates Somalis. Yeah. But it just worries me that they could really kill cinema kind of thing.
Yeah.
So Universal, like, they're the ones who I hope can save cinema.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, chances are it will end up in Warner Brothers. It will end up in Netflix's hands.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I guess what do you think will be the shift in cinema now? Would this be a rise for indie films to be more?
Indie film will die.
You think indie film will die?
Indie film will die with this, because again, if Netflix are trying to maximize their money with Warner Brothers, all that kind of stuff, they will try and make the most profitable movies they can. They're not going to care about like indie film stuff like that, because again, it's not going to kind of meet their bottom line.
Yeah.
Again, they have made some quote unquote indie like films, indie looking films, the indie kind of subject films, theme films.
I'm more leaning in towards Netflix and Warner Brothers will have the combination, and then they'll be on the side dominating streaming platforms. But I guess now it will leave a window for like a Neon, like A24, or even like a Universal to be like, okay, we are the ones that are dominating.
Or Searchlight as well.
Dominating cinema.
Yeah.
Would that change the shift of the type of movies we're getting now in the cinema? Because we got essentially less big houses making movies for the cinema.
Because of that, more movies that are sure thing will need to be made in that kind of like metric or that kind of argument.
Yeah, so they'll make more films that they know that will make money back. So stories will be less risky.
Yeah. Like similar to how right now we're not getting like mid-budget films made. Like we're not getting a genre film about like a heist. Like we're not getting like heist films.
Yeah.
We're not getting like revenge thrillers, stuff like that. We're not getting like a contained story similar to like Die Hard and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Stuff that's like in and out, 90 minutes, you know what I mean? Bish bash bosh. We're not getting those anymore kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're not getting like a score, for example. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're not getting like these great films like La Femme Nikita. We're not getting like a Leon. We're not getting like these cool films. We're not getting like a Gross Point Blank kind of thing. We're not getting A Long Goodbye. These kind of great films that had like middling budgets that just did really well and were like great stories and like people's favorite films. Like my favorite film, Miller's Crossing, it's not a box office film. It's not like it's just a great thriller with like dialogue that's like music and all that kind of stuff. I'll talk about Miller's Crossing too much. I'm sorry, guys.
But that came out in the cinema, and people got to enjoy it in the cinema.
Exactly.
And I guess now, if we're going on the dark side of the future, those films probably won't even get made because they just don't think they'll make the money.
And if they are made, it'll be straight to streaming, which hurts my heart.
Yeah. So what do you think we should do as film critics, as people that are voicing our opinions on movies on our platforms?
I think continue just to kind of voice our support for cinema. like actual, not just talk about it, be about it, go to cinemas like you are, like I am,
yeah,
on a regular basis, stuff like that, multiple times a week.
yeah,
Support your local cinemas, stuff like that.
yeah.
Like
Definitely support a local
especially
one.
independent cinemas, kind
Yeah,
of stuff like that, who are literally fighting for their life, stay in business. These are cinemas we should be going to all the time. Kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah,
That's the kind of things we should be doing, kind of advocating for the best possible thing. Even maybe even voting with our wallets, like unsubscribing from kind of Netflix and stuff like that,
yeah.
until they give us assurances. I think at the end of the video I said I spoke directly to Netflix and said, please, you know what I mean, respond to my video, alleviate my fears, kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, haven't had a response yet.
See, coming man, they're doing plans right now.
Exactly.
I think at some point they're gonna have to officially announce. I think Netflix films will still go in the cinema, but
Yeah.
the window is gonna be very closed. Where it's like,
Yeah.
it's gonna be you have to really keep your eyes out for cinema releases more than ever now.
Like Frankenstein, you blinked, you missed it.
Oh yeah,
It's ridiculous. I remember I watched that LFF.
Yeah.
When it's coming out, 3 weeks time, I'm like, what? Kind of crazy. I had no one's telling me no more.
like 1 week.
We're in the film space. We barely know these release dates.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Crazy.
I was lucky because, like you said, like having a local cinema, I just went on checked out what's in my local cinema.
Yeah.
And I saw Frankenstein. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Rushed over there. So yeah, it's definitely a point for everyone that loves movies or people that just go movies on a regular basis. Just be like, let me check out my local cinema. Let's check out the indie cinemas near to me because they're the ones gonna show these limited releases. Chances are the limited releases won't be in the big cinemas as much because they're kind of catering to the ones that are going to be there for like a 3 weeks or up to a month. So, and even as for us to even just encourage people to go there, go to the cinema and understand the different deals that you can get with cinema as well. Like cinema doesn't have to break your pockets as well. There's definitely ways to get affordable tickets, memberships, discounts on a weekly basis, like Saturdays and Fridays. I think certain cinemas do discounts. I kind of just wasting that over and over again, and just letting people aware of what's
That's
out.
a good shout. Or we implement my plan and save cinema.
Yeah.
Either
one, they'll get saved.
Exactly.
But speaking of a movie that should have been in a cinema, we got Wake Up Dead Man, the third installment of the Knives Out mystery, which I kind of hate. I hate that.
Yeah.
That group.
But again, capitalism, man.
Yeah.
I mean, Netflix gave Ryan Johnson an offer he couldn't refuse.
Yeah. SEO, man, trying to make sure all the keywords get
there you go, SEO indeed.
Trying to get searched
SEO
up.
indeed.
This is a big all-star cast with a plethora of different names in it. I think, did you watch it at LFF as well?
Yeah, I watched LFF.
Yeah, I don't know if we watched it at the same time. Was it the same screen?
We probably did.
Yeah, probably did. I want to say, on camera, this is probably the best one in the series to me.
No, it's still the first one.
You still think it's the first one?
Yeah.
Go on. What did you think of it?
I really liked it, man. The thing is, for me, like, I always want the mystery to be something that is hard for me to work out.
Yeah.
Now, I watch so many films. Normally, I can see the twists and who done it like a mile away.
Yeah.
But with this one, like, I caught it pretty early, a lot earlier than a lot of people, even way earlier than Triz was sitting next to me.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And I was still entertained, and I still, like, it was done in such a good way. I thought it was very, very smartly done in regards to kind of the mystery. I thought the performances of this were really, really good.
I think Josh O'Connor has proven himself to be
Josh O'Connor, obviously, I know that's Maz's guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But with Josh, I've always thought he was a great actor. For me, he really impressed me in Challenges. Challenges is where
Challenges is really good.
I was shocked at how good he was in that.
Yeah.
And with this, he's basically the heart of the film.
Oh yeah.
Like he's
in the film
so well.
more than essentially what was meant to be our protagonist, but he's not really our protagonist. He's just like, was it a Block? Saffron Block?
Benoit Blanc.
Benoit Blanc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say that again.
We dub it.
Yeah, we'll dub it.
We dub it over.
We'll dub it, me saying it.
Because he's probably like 20-30 minutes in the film.
Nah, he's in it quite a bit, but like he comes in quite late. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, like he's not in the film half of the film.
Nah. I would say he comes in probably around 30 to 40 minutes in, from what I remember. Because I've only watched the film twice. But the thing is, like, I thought that their first scene together was an outstanding scene about religion and belief and faith. Yeah. Outstanding
There's
scene.
a lot of talks about faith.
You know what I mean? Which I think is really, really good, because similar to kind of Conclave, like a film that really deals with like religion and faith in such a great way in regards to kind of like people's belief and people's like kind of not disbelief, but people's waning kind of like faith in something that they cannot see and something that's not tangible. And I thought that was explored very well in regards to like Joshua Connor's character's like hopelessness and what brought him to religion, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Done incredibly well, kind of
Yeah.
thing. And how that then those kind of experiences that he had in his life then directly kind of coincide with the plot
Yeah.
and how the movie moves
Yeah.
and the decisions that are made and stuff like that. Because again, it really shows characters' agency and stuff like that. Again, this is a really well written film in my opinion. And
Yeah.
again, the performances are so good. Glenn Close, Josh Brolin, who was outstanding.
Yeah, he was great.
Again, he was fantastic. Again, it's a really, really good film. Like I was very, very surprised at how much I enjoyed it. Because again, like opening film at LFF, like it's normally a good one.
Yeah.
And boy, did they pick a good one. For
They
sure.
did, and it had great writing. It was quite comedic as well. Like I was
very
actually
much so.
surprised how funny it was.
Yeah.
I was also surprised how well filmed it was as well. For like
Yeah.
like there was some real like cool shots, lot of like long takes, lot of like camera movements. I think there's one scene when the characters is like in a garage, literally just watching a football game.
Yeah,
and like the camera's just like slowly
Great,
zooming in and stuff
perfect
like.
zoom, yeah.
It's really played. I also really love like the homage to like old whodunit mysteries.
Yeah.
They played with the iconic one where it's like the room. What's it called again? It's like they had this book that was constantly reading that they took notes from to do the crime.
Oh, was it the Agatha Christie book?
It was like the Great Escape or something like that. It was one of
something.
Yeah, but it was paying homage to an old school mystery and made that the theme of this one. So it's like, this is the same, but we're gonna do a little twist in the end as well.
It's funny because like obviously to include in the plot that there was a kind of like a book club that solely read kind of like whodunits and kind of like murder mystery books.
Hilarious.
So the person who was the murderer got really kind of proficient and really knowledgeable because of the book club, which I found was very, very funny.
Yeah, it has me thinking maybe I should read a couple of books just so I can have something of that skill set, just in case I need to use it on anyone or any person.
Okay, we're not gonna dig into that too much.
No, but it was a really good film. I think it's a film that definitely deserved a cinema release.
Yeah.
Same as the last one, Glass Onion, which I didn't enjoy it as much as Wake Up as Dead Men. There's talks about this being like, I think the director was jokingly, or maybe he was being serious, but saying that he wants to do this until essentially he passes away, or as soon as him or Daniel Craig say,
I hope he's joking because I think they're contracted to do another 2 more with Netflix.
Oh really?
I think that there's going to be 5 altogether.
5. Do you want, how much more of these do you think you want from them?
Keep on hammering them out. I don't mind. I enjoy them as long as they're good. As long as they're of the quality of like number 1. If you can get to number 1, if you can do that like the first one, that'd be great.
So you don't think this one's better than number 1?
No, number 1's great, man. Number 1, like again, you're talking about cinematography. That one, that
cinematography,
stuff in the house,
good.
stuff like that, the night, the opening murder and stuff like that. Again, you got freaking legends like Christopher Plummer, Chris Evans in one of the best performances post kind of like Marvel that he did, which was like
Can we
amazing.
briefly talk about Chris Evans and his plight after Marvel?
I'm not having this.
We're
diametrically opposite on this one. Go on.
Wait, you think he's done some good performances since Avengers?
Okay, now, am I saying Ghost is a good performance? Hell no. Am I saying, what do you call it, Forgiving Jacob or whatever it was, that horrifically bad Apple movie thing?
Wait, that was alright. That was decent. Defending Jacob?
Defending Jacob. That was awful. Awful. I forgot the name of it. It was so bad. That was awful.
He's done that Christmas one with The Rock.
Awful.
So you're on my side then?
But.
Nah, what's the but? What have he done that redeemed himself?
He redeemed himself being the best part of The Materialist.
Oh, come on, man. Did you like that film?
I have issues with Materialist. I have many issues with Materialist.
And you think Chris Evans saved it? Or was the best thing?
He was so good. Now, again, maybe it's because the overall theme and the kind of message of the film is that broke boys should be given a chance.
Broke boy propaganda.
It's not that, you know what I mean? As a broke boy myself, you know what I mean? We need this kind of
Fair enough.
So, I did, but in all seriousness, I just think it's a good message, like, again, because there's a real culture, especially like on social media, where
materialistic and
people are very materialistic, and women feel as though they have to hitch their wagon to someone who is, you know what I mean, extremely like financially, you know what I mean, well off.
This is
to
true.
live some kind of happy life, whereas happiness is in the eye of the beholder, and happiness is what you make it. And if you truly love someone and want to be around someone, then that should be the person you choose, not, you know what I mean, piece of paper. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't get behind that message, then you haven't got two eyes and a heart, in my opinion.
Okay, that is a good message.
Yeah.
But I think that film did a horrible job of delivering that message.
I think maybe overall, but I think every scene that Chris Evans was in, he perfectly articulated a lot of the kind of themes of someone that is in that situation.
And
I definitely like sympathize, and I saw a lot of myself in that performance.
oh, so that's what happened. Okay.
No,
I get it now. Because you're defending Chris Evans. I'm like, why are you defending Chris Evans so much? And now I get it. Because you saw his character spoke to you as like, you know what? He's
Chris
the guy.
Evans is me. I am Chris Evans. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? There you go.
That's what it's given. Hey, shout out Chris Evans, but he needs to talk to his agent because he's Rocky.
Nah, he's a good actor, man.
He's
done some great
with
stuff.
horrible films. There's good actors that just pick bad films. Ayo Adibari, who I love, I'm a fan. She's picked some really bad films since outside the Bear.
Junior, After the Hunt could be one of the worst films of the year.
Oh,
I
liked After the Hunt still.
I
enjoyed After the Hunt.
We went to the premiere, the gala premiere at LFF.
Nice, light flex.
Nice, trust me. Let me finish the story.
Oh shit, okay.
We left that screening, like there was something happening in that theater where the sound wasn't great. That was one thing.
Oh shit.
And brother, like everyone left deflated, disappointed. People wanted to run out. We were like, what the hell have we just watched?
Yeah.
Like so many confusing things with the cinematography, with the kind of like, again, you got Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, legends of kind of scores, stuff like that. Multiple Academy Award winners. Made arguably one of the best scores of this year in Tron Ares. Another absolute doo-doo film. But that score, which I have a vinyl by the way, that's a flex, is absolutely fantastic. And similar and completely antithetical and opposite, and something which I'm completely apoplectic about, is just how bad the After the Hunt score was. It was awful. It made no sense. It was out of place. And it was masking and getting in the way of one of the best performances of the year in Andrew Garfield. Andrew's
performance was incredible.
Was fantastic.
Yeah.
Absolutely overshadowed by a poorly directed, poorly scored.
Damn. Gunshots. So, is it worth talking about Luca then? Because Luca has done some Rocky films. What's the last? Well, Challenges for me probably is his last film.
Challenges is an outstanding film. Challenges. Yeah. Again, he's got great cinematography as well. To be fair.
Yeah.
That always
helps.
But
the thing is, you say that, but I actually did enjoy the cinematography from After the Hunt. I did enjoy like certain shots. I thought it was people can look at it and go.
All the hand stuff?
He was doing.
I thought
that was cool. I thought it was like
it's out of place.
It is, but it's like I like that it's out of place. He's experimenting with it. He ain't messing with anything else. You don't give a damn.
This film is awful. Like, bro, I was with people that were like, I want my 2.5 hours back. People were angry.
I'm with you. I still think it's not a good film, but I think in my brain, like, I defend it from a standpoint of like someone that's clearly experimenting and probably clearly didn't do a good job experimenting. He was just having fun with it. And I thought that's what was kind of cool about it. It was like, it's very different than any other film I've seen this year because it was so off-putting and off place at certain points. So when they're having an argument and it cuts to their hand movements, I'm like, that's different. I like it.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. But to go back to your original point, Aya Adebari, this role, she was miscast in this role, number one. And also, like, again, in regards to like actors choosing bad roles, her earlier this year choosing Opus was ridiculous.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it yet, but I've heard some remarks saying it's not good at all.
Awful.
Yeah. And there's another film that's out right now, Ella McKay. She's in it. I didn't even know she was in it. But someone put like a post showing all the films she's done recently.
Listen. James L. Brooks.
Yeah.
Outstanding writer, outstanding director. I'm gonna give that film a chance. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give that film a chance. I cannot wait.
Yeah. What was he? It was said that he took a 15-year break. I'm not too familiar with him, but I just saw like articles about it saying that he's been off like Hollywood for like 15 years or something like that, and now he's came back. Like, what was the stuff he's done before that people may know?
Terms of Endearment.
Okay, so that's like his film
that for me is like one of the best films. Like that film was one of those films where it will absolutely break you. It's one of those films that you'll think about for a long, long time.
Okay.
For like many, many days and weeks afterwards, kind of thing. Really, really great film. And even though it's kind of sad, it's kind of in a strange way rewatchable as well, kind of thing as well. A very, very good film.
Yeah.
A great filmmaker, great writer as well.
Yeah. Seems like you do watch a lot of films back, don't you?
I am a huge into
You're
rewatching, yeah.
rewatcher. So
Yeah.
how do you find the time to rewatch films and also watch new films?
So obviously we go to a lot of screening stuff like that, as you already know. So
Yeah.
that certainly helps. But also like if I'm not going to a screening, like I'll definitely after I'm kind of done with everything I'm doing during the day, in the evening I'll like put on a film kind of thing, definitely
Yeah.
kind of thing, stuff like that. And on the weekends,
Oh, you treat films like a like how oh, I can't say that. How people treat like a red glass of wine.
in a way, as someone who can't drink, probably that's correct.
Yeah.
And I just normally kind of like wind my evening down with that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And as soon as I'm done with that, maybe like a good like an hour-ish, maybe I'm like then kind of winding down, doing other stuff, maybe like playing video games, all that kind of stuff. But I'll always like go towards the end of my night with a film, no matter what.
Fair.
No matter
That's
what.
interesting. How did you get into? How do you get into movies? Because I deem you as a cinephile.
Yeah.
Because like the amount of movies you've watched is like out of this world.
Yeah.
So what led you into movies? Or what made you fall in love with movies?
So I'm a Somali kid from West London. So again, I haven't been around the world.
Yeah.
So the wonderful thing about film is it can transport you around the world.
Yeah.
It can take you to different times, different places, and into different lived-in experiences. Like stuff that we've learned stuff from film that we would never have known if we hadn't watched the film, kind of thing, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it can kind of teach you things about yourself. It can teach you how to act, how to live life. Like I always use this example as Groundhog Day, a film that fundamentally teaches you that being a good person, doing the right thing, ultimately something good will come from it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And that's something that's beautiful, kind of thing. And there's many films that like have lived with me, have made me kind of realize things about myself, things about others, and all that kind of stuff. And it's such a rewarding kind of art form, kind of thing. And it does so many different things. It can make you cry. It can make you angry. It can make you fearful in horrors. You can experience anxiety, like joy, like laughter, like extreme sadness. The whole kind of like crucible of kind of feelings and the whole gamut of kind of like emotions, modalities. Cinema does all of that. You know what I mean? What better thing is there? I don't think there's not many art forms that can do that. All in kind of one package.
This is giving me Tom Cruise winning his Oscar speech.
Hey, there you go, man. There you go.
Would you say there's one film that stirred you into movies, or it was just you just watching a bunch of stuff and you just happened to be like, you know what, this is movies for me going forward.
My favorite film is Miller's Crossing, and obviously I talk about it a lot. Again, people are getting tired of it.
I saw the video when you was like doing the 20 questions.
Yeah.
Bro, that was probably the hardest one to
That went viral as well. It went viral because of it.
Yeah, it was the hardest one to
pick.
pick.
But the thing is, like, I watched that when I was 15 years old.
Okay.
And it's about a man in the middle, all that kind of stuff, like between the love of his brother, so like his friend kind of thing, who trusts him, and the love of a woman who also happens to be the fiancée of the guy that is his brother. So again, it automatically, you know what I mean, drama, tension, it's fantastic. And the film is both funny, dialogue like music, the Carter Bell score, it's got great set pieces, it's got great act, and it's like you're getting all of these things in a movie. Like I'm being entertained, I'm being made sad, I'm thinking about love lost, love found, my own experience. I'm thinking, this is incredible. Let me dig more into this. Kind of thing. And then I started watching all the classics. Then I got the kind of like the IMDb 100. Then I got the AFI 100. Watched all of those.
Dope.
And I just started like basically educating myself in cinema since then, kind of thing. And I think since 2011, I've watched 500 films a year. This would be the first year, since 2011, where I do not watch 500 films a year. Jesus. I'm currently projected to watch 372 films this year, which isn't a small amount of films. But isn't 500. The reason being is because, as you know, I've really like doubled down on content creation, all that kind of stuff. So it's taken up a lot of my time. You know how it is, editing, stuff like that.
Crazy.
And editing for me takes like an hour and stuff like that to edit my videos, where probably for you would take like 2 minutes, you know what I mean? Because you're such a supremo, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
So again, sacrifice, all that kind of stuff. Am I upset about it? Yes and no, because I'm doing more and I'm getting more success and more opportunities when that comes, so that's great. But at the same time, again, watching films and like really ingratiating yourself with films is great. Like I have like a long list of stuff that I still want to watch before the end of the year, which I will be watching. Like right now, I'm putting together like my top 10 and top 5.
Yeah,
So I'm
same.
really watching a lot of stuff. And again, like falling in love and kind of reevaluating stuff. For example, like I wasn't 100% on board with Weapons. Like I did like Weapons, but I didn't think it was like this kind of aberration kind of thing. But now I'm kind of seeing that. Eddington, something I really hated the first time I watched. I'm like, oh my god, this could be the best cooperative movie ever made.
Yeah.
About that kind of time
Same.
and stuff like that.
I think it's kind of underrated, that film.
I'm slowly coming to the terms where it's underrated, stuff like that. Rewatched Black Bag, which I loved, and I love even more and stuff like that, which came at the start of the year, but no one remembers because of recency bias, stuff like that. But cinema,
you have a gripe on recency bias.
I hate recency bias. But cinema is a wonderful thing, and I think more people should watch more movies and stuff like that. And again, do not be. I think the biggest thing that's stopping people from watching cinemas, and let me talk directly to people right now, is decision fatigue. All right, spend 5 minutes, max 10 minutes, and then randomly select a film and watch it, kind of thing. If there's a genre you watch, all right, I want a bit of action right now. Don't spend too much time trying to pick a film. Bang, select the film, watch it.
Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of people outside of like moviegoer watchers that kind of don't know what they like.
Yeah.
And because they don't really open themselves up to watch so much different genres to figure out what they do and don't like, so they just rely on streaming platforms that we just spoke on just to say top 10 list of movies that's in the UK right now that to watch, or this is a new film, go check it out type of thing. Allow yourself to go back, because there's a plethora of like incredible films for you to watch and really just experiment on different genres, and then you start to figure out, okay, you know what, I'm not the biggest fan of musicals, but I really do love like a drama thriller. Like find these mixtures of genres, and then you start finding your style of filmmaking and then take it from there.
How about this? I'll even go one further, yeah? You'll put my socials, like you'll tag me when this comes out, yeah? If you're finding it hard to pick something, DM me.
Yeah.
We'll have a quick chat.
Yeah.
And I'll recommend you something.
Man's doing that.
Like I'm a film sommelier. Let me recommend you this.
Film sommelier.
You know what I mean? Kind of.
I love the wordplay.
You know
That's hard.
So, bro, because the thing is, I love how many people that I know will say, yo, Hash, bro, look, help me out.
Yeah.
Mohammed, please. I need something to watch. I'm feeling like watching something that's got action kind of thing with a bit of comedy. All right, how about you try this? You know what I'm saying? Kind of thing. Like someone like was really into like Dwayne The Rock Johnson kind of thing. He worships the guy. And I said, bro, have you watched Central Intelligence? Because no, I haven't. He had no idea what it was. That's your bag, bro. Go watch that. Yeah. He freaking loved it. Did I love it?
That film trash.
Yeah, that film, exactly. That film.
But there's always a movie for someone. That's the beauty of it.
Again, like even like today and yesterday, you see what's happening with the Marty Supreme stuff, like absolute pandemonium, chaos. Yeah. Like people treating it like a freaking heist.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, now I'm feeling like watching a heist movie. Like tonight, I was literally on the way over here, I'm thinking, I'm feeling like watching like Le Cercle de Rouge.
Oh, you know shit. I mean?
Yeah, black and white, wonderful heist, like French heist movie. You know what I mean? Let me watch that.
That's hard.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what the film I'm gonna watch tonight.
No.
Kind of thing.
Oh shit!
There you go, bro.
You really be planning it through.
There you go.
That's sick, man. Before we wrap up everything, it will just because you kind of briefly spoke about it, and I think it's kind of good to just get how things are going on with yourself, but like the mixture of you now really diving into the creating side of things while also being a huge cinephile as well. Like, how are you finding that balance? Is the creating the content taking away your love from watching movies, or how is it feeling for you?
Oh, that's a great question, Junior, man. For me, it's not that. It's more of it's taking my time away from watching more movies. Oh. Because the thing is, I'm not the greatest editor, as you already know. So I'm trying my best.
You're getting there, bro. You're improving very well.
Yeah, getting help, all that kind of stuff.
The thing with editing is like, for a lot of people, for most people, editing is boring.
I hate it.
It's boring. It's not something you enjoy. You have to like fight for the fact that you're not enjoying this to make it good.
So that's why, I need everyone that's watching this, real Mohammed Hashi, go follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Yeah. So I can, get my followers up. And
so I can hire one.
There you go.
Man's gonna hire one.
I can hire Junior. You can help me out.
That's a conflict of interest.
Yeah, bro. I want to keep a black man employed.
I knew he was gonna say that. This high one, but that's how most people start off, innit? They start off editing themselves, then they get someone else to play.
The way as soon as I start like making money, like serious money off this, stuff like
first thing.
I'm gonna hire someone and I'm gonna treat them so well, and I'm gonna
never leave.
And I'm gonna be like, yo, here's the money. Take a bit more. Never leave me. Edit.
Go crazy.
But yeah, like I said, it's more time than anything else, kind of thing. I am enjoying it, like being creative, making these videos, stuff like that. I have some fun ideas planned for today that I'm filming a bit later on tonight, tomorrow, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's definitely interesting. It's a lot. It's kind of overwhelming. It's extremely hard. This isn't cracked up for everyone. Trust me, not all people.
Oh yeah, because you're watching movies, you're creating content over it as well, and then you're messaging for like going to like screeners and stuff like that. So it's like, and then you have like your actual job as well. So it's like, this, and then you have life.
There you go.
They have life so there's so much elements that's knocking you around. So the struggle is definitely real. So when people see us at these screenings, they think that we're just, it's great, you guys are killing it, but we are. But it's also there's so much work behind the scenes that people just don't see. The countless emails.
But it is incredible to say, like, me watching Sentimental Value in the middle of the day is work. It's a great feeling.
That was amazing.
You know what I mean? That's an incredible film, and to say that's something that you do. As part of, you know what I mean?
Seeing stuff that's not gonna be out. Some stuff that I've seen like My Father's Shadow that won't be out until like next year. It feels good to see that and be offered to see it again. Incredible. I cried my eyes out.
There you go.
But like to see this stuff is definitely a privilege. So it kind of like the hard work definitely shows that it's paying off. So what are you looking forward to for 2026?
Believe it or not, like Avengers Doomsday is something that I'm really interested to see how that kind of like plays out. Because again, like Marvel, like have they reached the heights of kind of like that last phase phase 3, where everything kind of like culminated to absolute brilliance in Endgame? Not really, if I'm being brutally honest with you.
I agree.
Maybe the only film that's got even a little bit close to that is Thunderbolts, and even then you can argue probably no.
Yeah, it came and went for sure.
Came and went for sure. For me, Odyssey, Christopher Nolan.
Oh yeah, have you got tickets for that? I've got tickets for the.
You got the tickets, yeah?
Yeah, I got the the IMAX ones. He dropped it like a year before.
Serious?
Yeah, I grabbed them.
Oh my god, you're one of the people that went crazy and bought them.
Yeah.
Goodness me.
Yeah, my partner messaged me saying, she's like, why is there something in my calendar saying the Odyssey? I was so confused, but I'm like, oh yeah, you've got tickets for that.
That you're crazy, man. That's unhinged behavior.
I was like, you know what, yeah, let me do it. I want to get these tickets. I'm hoping that something happens where, you know what, I went to the Sinners one. I was so annoyed. I went to the Sinners one. I think it was like opening night. I got IMAX tickets. Yeah. Obviously, they had those T-shirts, which was cool. Very appreciative. They gave out free T-shirts. But then, like next week, start giving out film roll from the actual for the movie. Like, well, why didn't you give it to the people that was there? That was there first. I'm hoping there'll be something there for us. Like, I hope Nolan pops up. I hope for something. But it should be fun.
There's a Tom Cruise film with Alejandro Gonzalez Inarritu that I would love to watch.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
Yep. Street Fighter.
You know what? Yeah. I was very unsure about it, but it looks pretty good. I was not looking
forward to that at all until I saw the trailer.
It looks pretty good.
It looks really good.
The directors of Talk to Me were meant to do it, but they dropped out, and they did bring her back, and I think they're working on some other stuff. Another outstanding film, by the way. Yeah, very good horror film. It was good year for horrors. Really so good. I was like, what's gonna be Street Fighter now? And then obviously 50 Cent was announced. Andrew Schultz, who's a comedian. I'm like, okay, maybe they're leaning more into the goofy cartoon side, which kind of works for like a game like that.
Cody Rhodes.
And like wrestlers, like they got some. It's a weird batch of people. It's definitely like English class getting all the random kids to be into a group to make a project.
Yeah.
But from the trailer, it looks like okay, you're definitely paying homage to Street Fighter, and it seemed like I don't know if there'll be much of a story, but
I don't know.
It should be fun. It should be a fun film.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, is that all the films you're looking forward to, or is there any others?
I'm trying to think. There was one I was thinking about now that had a date. The date changed for it fairly recently.
The date changed.
There's quite films like that. There's loads of films where the dates are just changing all the time.
To Spielberg's. untitled
Oh,
sci-fi
yeah, that's another great shout.
alien film with Joshua Parnell's going to be one of the leads in it.
Yeah.
Common Domingo, Emily Blunt's going to be in it as well.
That's gonna be sick.
That's I have no idea what it's going to be about, but I think it's going to be incredible just because of the name alone. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that quite a lot. There's an A24 film next year about Anthony Bourdain, a famous food critic.
Yeah, Dominic Sess is playing Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah.
Good luck to him because again he's got to get that performance right.
Yeah, I
That's
think
gonna be very tough.
he's got a good director. Director I really like. He did Blackberry that I really enjoyed. So he's doing another film like this.
Oh, Blackberry, I love that. Yeah.
So I think he's really in real good hands. So I'm really looking forward to that. I think it's under A24. If I'm not mistaken, it's under like an indie production house. So I'm looking. That's like my top film I'm looking forward to for next year because I just like Anthony Bourdain. I think his career was incredible. So I'm excited to see his story. They have big films like Michael Jackson.
Michael's huge. Yeah, Michael's gonna be huge.
That's gonna come out. So
Michael's gonna be huge. That is gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna bring out everyone outside.
Everyone's gonna be outside.
Mums, aunties, uncles.
Yeah.
The oldies gonna be going to the
doubt.
cinema, going
doubt.
going crazy. But yeah, man, we got a big year ahead of us. Actually, you're now doing a lot of content yourself, so I'm wishing you the best for next year.
Thank you.
Next year's gonna be a great year for movies.
Yeah.
Hopefully, cinema will still be alive.
Yes.
Flourishing.
And so will we. And you'll be thriving as well. Yeah, hopefully.
We'll still be active.
Yeah.
Start going to some film festivals here and there, abroad as well, seeing the fruits of our labour and whatnot.
Yeah.
But it was a pleasure having you on. It was great to have you on, as always.
This was so fun, man. It feels like we've better been recording.
Bro, yeah, we've been yapping for a minute still. Yeah,
there you go.
Like I said, there was a lot of stuff to go through,
100%.
But we're looking forward to 2026. 2026 is going to be a big year for us, big year for cinema, and I can't not wait. Thank you guys for watching. You got the whole stream, most Yardman Junes in the building. We also got Hashi in the building as well.
Let's go.
Until next time, peace.
Peace.